Somebody pray for me. It been a day for me. Yeah.
Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Shoemanati, aka Grown, back with another vid. Welcome back to the Shoemanati Show. Today, I wanted to do something a little different on this channel. You've seen the name of this video. Today, I wanted to talk about what is unauthorized sneakers. Yes, guys, today I wanted to speak on real versus fake sneakers, the terminology, and everything in between. I feel like this is a situation that needs to be talked about more in the sneaker community. I think it's very taboo. It brings a lot of people into their feelings, so a lot of people don't like to talk about this situation. But I think things like this need to be discussed more so that we all know what we're dealing with, or we all have this same understanding when it comes to unauthorized or authorized sneakers. A lot of terminology gets thrown around and it can make it confusing, especially for someone who's new to the sneaker game. Everyone's not like you. A lot of people have been in this years, some people a short amount of years, some people longer, some people a few months. It could be someone who's just now getting in the sneaker game a week, 2 weeks, a month out, and they don't understand this terminology. So I just want to break it down once and for all. What is a real sneaker? What is a fake sneaker? What you could consider unauthorized and what you could consider authorized. This video is not about spewing hate or talking shit or any of that. It's about giving the knowledge and just trying to spread positive vibes within the sneaker community. Shout out to Mr. Skinny, shout out to Tony D2Wow, and shout out to Get Kicks. They did a live stream last night just kind of going over the different things about unauthorized sneakers, and I feel like everybody has their own definition when it comes to a topic like this. Now, an unauthorized sneaker is a sneaker, in my opinion, that comes directly from overseas, but it is not authorized by Nike, Adidas, or any of the foot site stores to be sold. It didn't come directly from Nike and get in their hands and ultimately it's sold. There's no receipt, there's no way to backtrack this sneaker. It's just a sneaker that came out of thin air. The quality doesn't matter. It could be perfect, super perfect, max perfect, unauthorized. It's still a fake sneaker. It was not authorized by Nike to be sold. They did not collect the money from that sneaker being sold, so therefore that sneaker is not real. Now when you come to places like Stadium Goods and Round 2 and Mag Park and StockX, you taking that chance. But that doesn't necessarily mean those sneakers are fake. A lot of the time, those places do legit checks. They authenticate their sneakers. They don't want to destroy their reputation and be known for selling fake sneakers, so they're going to do their damn best job to make sure fake sneakers don't slip in. And for the most part, they're pretty good. But here and there, it's always those few unauthorized sneakers that are able to slip in, and they might slip through a StockX, and somebody might switch them out or go to a store and switch them out, and then somebody come and buy them at the store and then try to sell them on StockX, and then someone end up getting fakes. You never know. It's such a gray area with unauthorized or fake sneakers, what that they can slip in. I honestly don't think these companies are purposely trying to push fakes. I just think fakes tend to slip in sometimes, and it is what it is. But at the end of the day, this is a business. This is about money. This is not about anyone's personal feelings or any of that shit. I feel like if a sneaker is backdoored, if it came directly, ultimately from Nike, it got to America, and it was meant to be sold in a retail store, even if that retail store does take a few pairs and sell them to, for instance, a Fine Line 21, that doesn't mean those aren't fake sneakers. Those are real sneakers. That was an unauthorized transaction that particular store did by selling them to someone like Fine Line. But Fine Line has legit sneakers, period. I don't know Fine Line, or I don't know how his business goes, so I'm not gonna throw his name out there, and I ain't trying to be disrespectful or anything like that. But the point is, backdoor sneakers are not fake sneakers. They're just backdoor sneakers, period. As long as it ultimately got to America because of the company, whether it's Adidas, Nike, Puma, Reebok, or whoever, as long as that company ultimately called for those sneakers from China to be brought to America and to be sold in American stores, once they hit America, if they vanish into the streets, those are real, authentic pairs of sneakers. Those are not unauthorized. They weren't authorized to be sold that way, but they're still real sneakers. An unauthorized sneaker is a fake sneaker, period. It could have the materials, it could look the same, it could smell the same, it could feel the same, but it's not an authorized sneaker because it came directly from China and it hit your hands. When it's supposed to come from China, go to the factories here, they do whatever they do, whether it hit Memphis, if it's Nike or whatever, and then from Memphis it ships directly to either the stores or directly to the customer. That's a real, authentic, authorized sneaker. The way you know a real sneaker is, a sneaker is not supposed to go from being made in China directly to my doorstep. If it's .ru or any of those type sites, they're not legit sneakers, period. If we keep it real, a lot of YouTubers started with fakes. And I used to play with fakes at a point in time in 2013, 2014, but of course I stopped buying that shit and I didn't want to get my channel clapped. And ultimately I wanted legit shit because I never wanted anybody to be able to talk shit about my sneakers. And I got a full collection full of shit with receipts for everything, like, because that's what it's about, just trying to have a legit product, ultimately create buzz for your YouTube channel. But the origin of a lot of YouTubers, people started with fake sneakers, and it is what it is. There's no shame in that. Like, who gives a fuck? If you can afford to buy it, you can afford to buy it. Like I always say, I don't give a fuck what you do. If you want to wear fake sneakers or unauthorized sneakers or whatever, cool. Just don't try to pass them off as real sneakers and try to make resale money and be trying to charge above retail when you know you bought this sneaker directly from China and it's not real. It's an unauthorized sneaker. Unauthorized, monkeys, 98%ers, all these different terminologies are just another name for a fake sneaker. Those are fakes. If it did not come directly from the distributor from overseas directly to their distribution centers here, and then you bought it from the website or the store directly here and you don't have a receipt for it, then it's not a real sneaker. And it is as simple as that, ultimately. This is not a knock at anyone. This ain't trying to talk shit or hate or any of that. Do your thing, whatever you want to do. If you want to sell unauthorized sneakers, as long as you keeping it real, more power to you. I know people who do raps. Shout out to T.O. Rick. Shout out to Big Marty. Shout out to Super Duper Rooper, man. Free Ratchet review, yo. Shit happens. It's a part of the game. Early in sneaker YouTube, if you even found trying to sell fake sneakers, you would immediately be clapped. Ask Closet Collector, like, and that goes to early YouTube. You had to be around back then, and I know most people wasn't around back then, but he was a cat who was heavy on sneaker YouTube, and he got exposed for selling fake sneakers for resale, and he ultimately got his channel clapped, and you never heard from him again. Closet Collector been gone since 2013, 2014. He got clapped for doing that shit, and I recommend you don't do it either. Just be open, be honest. If you like to wear reps or whatever, cool. Like, you ain't gotta try to impress nobody. Like, these niggas could care less if you own. No one cares. Ultimately, everybody in their own little world trying to make their own little YouTube videos and get their own monetization money. No one is really concerned. People like to talk shit and hate, and that's just a part of the game. But ultimately, be secure in yourself as a man or as a woman. And if you want to rock reps, do your thing. I don't give a fuck what you do. You a grown-ass adult, and if you can afford to pay for them, do what you want to do. But ultimately, this video was really just about dropping knowledge about the terminology. A lot of people like to use these certain words, but unauthorized is a fake sneaker, period. If it's authorized, it came directly from Nike, you bought it from a retail store, or you bought it through a third-party chain like StockX or GOAT, and 9 times out of 10, you probably have an authentic sneaker. You need a receipt to be 100% sure, and you're always taking that chance just by dealing with a third-party place like a Stadium Goods or a Flight Club. But most of the time, you're not getting a fake sneaker, especially if you're really spending some real money. And most people who spending that kind of money heavy on sneakers, they know their shit. The average person who copping some Yeezys, they know if a Yeezy is fake or not, because Yeezys are just, they're so everywhere now that if you can't authenticate a Yeezy, you don't even need to be buying no Yeezys, flat out, just because you need to know the real from the fake. And the fakes are good, and they've gotten a lot better over the years, and they're continuing to get good, but they still have their issues. It's still blatantly obvious that they're fake if you really pay attention. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about this whole authorized, unauthorized? Just give me your thoughts, your opinions. This ain't no shade or talking shit or hating. This is just giving my personal opinion, what I think about the sneaker game, what I think about unauthorized sneakers, and the whole nonsense that's just been going around the community in general. Topics like this we need to discuss more as a community and just be open and honest about it, because it's out here and a lot of people been getting down like this. It ain't nothing to be ashamed about. Honestly, we need to put it all on the table just so we know who doing what, what's going where, so then we know what to stay away from. If you only want to cop authentic kicks, then you don't need to deal with people who deal with reps. But if you fuck with the reps and you want to do that, then do that too. Like, it's up to you. You can do what the fuck you want to do. Just don't try to scam me and sell me an unauthorized sneaker and tell me it's real. As long as you don't do that, I could care less what you do. Get your money. These sneaker brands don't give a fuck about none of us. They all about digging in our pockets and continuing to do what's best for them and their families. So ultimately, if you want to save a couple dollars and go unauthorized, then you do that. But if you want to go this authentic lane and you only want receipts, then you need to do that as well. And that way you'll really be able to make the proper money. Unauthorized, you'll never really be able to make the money that you want to, because most people just don't fuck with unauthorized kicks, and it is what it is, and that's okay. Like, ain't no shame in it. But ultimately, hit that thumbs up on this video, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about this subject. Drop any knowledge down below just to share within the community. Comment in the comment section, talk with other people, and just kind of get everybody's take on this whole unauthorized, authorized sneaker thing. And it's been a long time coming. I've been wanting to speak on this a while, but I don't be trying to get too deep, and I don't like butting heads with grown-ass men, because I pull the fuck up because I'm a nutso for real.
I just come to let y'all know, stop, put some respect on my name. You understand me? When y'all saying my name, put some respect on it.
But at the end of the day, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit that thumbs up. I'll see you guys in the next one. Illuminate. So you know how we do about this time. It's grown and I approve this message. Intangible entertainment. We famous, bitch. It's grown. I'm gone. Intangible entertainment. We famous, bitch.